Last night, I left the radio on. I don't usually do that, but I was too tired to get up. It was just soft jazz, nothing strange, comforting even. But somewhere around 3:17 a.m., the music stopped. No fade, no static. And then a voice, no music behind it, no introduction, just one flat sentence.
You left the window open again.
I didn't move. I was half asleep, still trying to decide if I was dreaming. Then it said, "The curtain moved at 3:16. You missed it." I sat up. That wasn't the radio anymore. That was something else. And the voice hasn't stopped since. At first, I thought it was a strange program, some kind of interactive art thing. Late night radio sometimes does that. But the voice kept talking, calm, slow, emotionless. It described things in the room, my room. There's a half-drunk glass of water on your nightstand. The fan is still spinning. You're holding your breath. I stared at the speaker. The radio had no lights. No station, just a glowing dial stuck between numbers. I unplugged it. The voice didn't stop. The plug is in your hand now. It wasn't loud. In fact, it was gentle, like someone whispering a bedtime story. I stood up, walked away. It followed me. In the bathroom, I heard it echo in the mirror. In the hallway, it hummed through the floor. It wasn't just on the radio. It was in the air. And it kept describing everything I did, right down to the way I blinked. The next night, I tried to ignore it, turned on music, wore headphones, played white noise, but the voice still came through. Only this time, it didn't describe the room, it described me. You used to sleep with the light on when you were 6. You had a dream once, a hallway with red doors. You never told anyone. I froze. That dream, I had it years ago, once, never again. I never wrote it down, never spoke it aloud, and yet the voice said it like it had watched me have it. It got worse. Your first pet's name was Moby. You still wonder if you caused that accident. I hadn't heard that name in 20 years. No one alive remembers it. I checked every device, nothing was playing, no apps open, no hidden recordings. But when I stood still, when the house went quiet, I could feel it behind the silence, like something thinking right next to my ear. I tried to fight it, smashed the radio, disconnected power to the whole house. I even slept at a friend's place for a week. But the voice came back. It waited until I was alone. It always waited. And then, same voice, same tone, "You can leave, but I won't." No matter where I was, car, hotel, even out in the woods, it found me. Spoke again, sometimes through a vent, sometimes behind the shower curtain, sometimes right in my head. Worse, it started repeating itself. "You left the window open again." The curtain moved at 3:16. Over and over. Same phrases, same order, like a broken loop. Only sometimes it would add one new line, a whisper at the end. "One day, I'll be on your side of the speaker." I stopped trying to stop it. I started sleeping with noise again, pretending it wasn't there. But every night, it plays, and I always wake up at the same time. 3:17. Always. Now, unplug it. I don't turn it down. I just let it talk. Sometimes it tells stories. Strange ones. About places I've never been, people I've never met. But I feel like I should know them. It tells me what I'll dream about before I sleep. And it's always right. Sometimes it tells me things that haven't happened, and then they do. Tomorrow, someone will knock twice. Don't answer. It said that last week, and someone did knock. Twice. I just sat in the dark. I still don't know who it was. Now it whispers names I don't recognize. But one of them sounded like mine. Backwards. I think the voice is learning, or maybe remembering. Sometimes it gets closer. Not louder, just closer. Like it's in the same room, breathing when I breathe, but the voice is calm. It never yells, never screams. It just keeps going, as if it always has, as if it always will. I don't know where it comes from, or who it belongs to, but I think it was waiting for someone quiet enough to listen. Maybe that's all it wanted. Maybe that's all it ever needed. I used to be afraid, but not anymore. Now I just lay down, close my eyes, and let the voice carry me, like a lullaby from somewhere far below the floor. And every night, at 3:17, it begins again. Sometimes the words are the same, sometimes they change. Sometimes I hear breathing that isn't mine, but the voice always returns, faithfully, quietly, endlessly. So if tonight you hear a sound, a faint whisper through your wall, a soft voice behind your fan, a static hiss from your phone speaker, don't panic, don't run, just listen. Because the broadcast never ended, it just found someone new. And tonight, that someone might be you.